everyone, today I've got your Butler movie review. I had seen this movie on Sunday with one of my friends, and I was really looking forward to seeing this movie because it got rave reviews and it was at the top of the box office. It made a significant amount of money, and I was just really excited to see this. One, because of the ensemble cast that this movie has. I mean, let me tell you, it is unbelievable. Forrest Whittaker, who plays a butler, was originally a slave. In his sort of older years, he starts to work for a ton of presidents in the White House. It just looks, you know, pretty intense. This is a movie that is directed by Lee Daniels, who I think did a pretty good job, especially directing all these people. Forrest Whitaker definitely deserves some Oscar recognition for his role. I think this is one of the best roles that he's done to date, so I wouldn't be surprised if come Oscar season he gets some recognition, which is totally deserving. I'm usually not one to watch a lot of historical dramas, but this one seemed really important, and they haven't really made a lot, especially concerning like African Americans and what has been going on throughout their history. So I thought it was really important to tell this story, and it actually was really well done. The editing was pretty awesome. Acting was phenomenal. I've definitely got to give up to Oprah Winfrey. I think she did a really good job, and she was really funny and just really serious, just overall sticking up for her husband, Cecil, and just like all that stuff. And even her clothes, like I really loved her wardrobe. Whoever came up with the costume design for her definitely should be given some props for that, because she looked amazing in every different time period that they went through. Every single decade she wore like some of the best outfits. The funniest was when her and Forrest Whitaker were wearing the same outfits later on in the movie. I thought that was really funny. Like in the 70s era. She definitely portrayed this like really strong character, and I really love that about her. Forrest Whitaker's working at the White House. He meets a pretty awesome president, Robin Williams, who is almost unrecognizable. Of course, there are some presidents, the actors who are playing the presidents look more recognizable than others. Robin Williams played Eisenhower. I was like, at first I didn't remember which one he played, but I thought, you know, he was pretty good. Leo Schreiber, who at first I was like, wait, that's him, right? I mean, the voice sounded familiar, but then I was like, okay, he's going to be playing Johnson. And some of these roles as presidents, they didn't really show, they didn't really focus on most of them, but only on like the couple ones, like Kennedy, played by James Marsden, who, like, I mean, by the voice, yes, I will say he sounded a little bit like Kennedy, but I mean, I still saw like James Marsden in there. I mean, it just, you know, couldn't be beat. Minka Kelly, though, played pretty good role as Jackie Kennedy. Y'all know what happened to Kennedy, which was really sad. John Cusack, who plays Richard Nixon, who at first I thought it just looked like John Cusack, but then turns to a profile and you see the nose, so I was like, yeah, duh, that's Nixon, of course. Obviously my favorite had to be Alan Rickman as Ronald Reagan. By the voice, the appearance, mannerisms, everything sounded incredible, just absolutely perfect, and I loved him. He like totally hid his English accent. It was perfect. And Jane Fonda, I know there's been a lot of scrutiny against her for some reason. I don't know why. I think she did a pretty good job playing Nancy Reagan. She looked great. She definitely had that sort of like strong wit about her, playing the First Lady. While this is all like happening, as like they're going through the decades, and Cecil's trying to have, you know, his family life be in check. You know, he's got two sons. One that goes to war, and another one who's basically at war with his parents like all the time. Like, he's the oldest son, and he's played by David Oyelowo. I'm totally like butchering his name, but I saw him. If you've seen MI5 or Spooks, that's the guy from like the 2002-2003 seasons. and I thought like he was incredible. He was in a lot of shots, scenes in the movie, and his girlfriend was an America's Next Top Model, so that's always cool too. Like, they were showing a lot of historical events, like the Freedom Riders thing, and like the KKK. And I had seen an interview that Lee Daniels did, and that whole scene was like played like real, like they tried to yell cut, but the scene, like the action, kept on happening. So you actually saw like the real reactions from the people, and they were scared. And I was even a little bit terrified. I almost felt a little uneasy because it was just really like crazy to see and terrifying. It was just really intense. So you saw a lot of that going on, and just like the violence that was happening, and like how people were being segregated and all that stuff. It's really crazy to watch. It was also like good for me, like as a reminder, like this is what happened. It was just absolutely crazy. I'd say that a lot of the stuff that was really going on, really just, I mean, it definitely pulled at my heartstrings. Like, I was feeling a little bit of emotion watching this, and it was good that they had some comedy in it, or like some like funny moments, some happy moments. Terrence Howard, who's like totally hitting on Oprah, was like not even funny, but it was kind of funny, just because, I mean, it's Terrence Howard. And Lenny Kravitz was in it. Cuba Gooding Jr. Played some of the other like butlers and waiters at the White House, and sort of like seeing like from their point of view like what was going on, and it was just really emotional. And for the actors to do something like this, like it's pretty amazing that they were actually able to make a movie like this, and it worked. Like, I swear to God, like, it was just amazing. I would totally see this movie again. So, I'm really happy I saw it. I think it's one of the best movies I've seen all year. It's definitely up there. I have to make a list, but it's definitely up there, one of my, like, top 5 at least. Maybe even top 3 favorite movies of the year. So, let me know in the comments what you guys thought of Butler, and what you guys thought of the acting, and who do you think portrayed the best president. And let me know. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates coming every week for a Trial Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.